Hello, everybody. You know, my chat's covered. Oh, wait. Chat's covered. I forgot to do something else real quick. Fuck. I muted myself. Also, good evening, everybody. Welcome again. Yes. Hello. How are y'all doing today? I hope your day has been going well. Good evening, Aurora. Today's plan is the 2 dungeons, but first we're gonna continue some of the role quests we have. So we're gonna go over to. Oh wait, I'm not showing the game. Let me fix that real quick. Come on, show me the game. Yeah, I saw that. I saw you earlier today when I was grinding. I've also cleaned up a bit, as you can see. Wait, you can't really see it, but I've cleaned up my hut, as you can see. Let me just real quick move to the left real quick. I can show you what I've changed. Yes, I might be covering this for today, but yeah. I have set up my command panels. So here we have my Sage. Finally got this self-setting weapons, level 85. So we can start the role quest with Sage at the very least. But today is not the point to play Sage. We could do some more grinding once we are done, but since we are not going to do the deep dungeon or the or start the raid series, I guess. Sorry. That's right. I think this is Dawn Trail. Anything that's level 91 plus, I will have to ignore because that is also Dawn Trail. But yeah, the hunting boards, we can do those too. Perhaps, or at least unlock them all. So yeah, let me just switch back to Sam. Also, I have like my mount selection here now as well. My crafter, some of my emotes. For the eventuality when more classes become available, you know. Wait a moment. Wait, that's not necessary for this one.
14 months. Just like you on my channel XD.
Indeed. Oh, that's not possible, Satch. That's worth a try then. But yeah. Goal today is... Also, thank you for the recent episode. Sordak, let's go. Fuck yeah. 14 months. Fuck yeah, boy. So I guess we will start... No, we won't do that one. I guess we start off with cutting the cheese. Then we go over here to the crystal from beyond. I do want to... I should do treasure hunts, but... You know what? I will do those eventually. Don't even got the treasure hunts are a thing. I'm a fucking idiot, chat. Yes, I'm an idiot. Also, let me move back to where I am at, of course. So yeah. Eventually, yeah. So we're gonna basically, the 2 quests we're going to do at least today is cutting the cheese and where no Laporte has gone before. And then we will do some society quests, but also... No, wait. No, first we're going to do the final one in Limsa. So let's go teleport to Limsa. And take care of our blasphemy. Yes, yes. Let's go. Let's take care of ourselves of a blasphemy. Let's go. Okay. Bloody hell, Limsa. Ah. The Limsa like it's real, chat. Limsa like it's real. Nanji. Nah, we're not for you. Preserving the future, wait, level 50 and below? What? End of an era's framers kit. Oh. Wait, is this from... This has to do something with the T. Yeah. To calmer seas we go. Accept. Despite our best efforts, the blasphemy continues to elude us. For the time being, we... Sorry to interrupt, but I have an incoming communication from Wisegate. Yeah, eventually, yes. Commander, we snared ourselves a blasphemy. We've our erstwhile companion Rio to thank. Knowing that the creature was once the Sahagan queen, he kept a close eye on the spawning grounds. Sure enough, he spied a massive black shadow moving beneath the water not long ago. After receiving word, Shamani Lomani directed the Maelstrom warships in the vicinity to herd the beast with cannon fire into the Satasha Sea Grot. Isolated as the Sea Grot is, we can engage a foe without putting small folk at risk. Any words of your men, Commander? Wait, for your men. Not of your men, what the fuck me? The duty of the strong is to protect the weak. You don't have to tell me twice, I've been aching for a rematch. Rush in blindly and it will go as poorly as for you as it did the first time. And I fucked up the fucking accent. Ha! Knowing you, I'm sure you'll show up just in time to see me deal the killing blow. Now, can we not save our vitriol for the quarry which I've lured to the perfect spot? That is now waiting patiently for all of you to put it out of its misery? Pshka! Pshka! Lay flocks, grubby booms, blast me into pretty pieces. A motley crew you'll never find, but will serve you well when the battle is joined. Believe you me. This is Merwhip. I will ready the warship at once. Assemble outside the Wenge once you fall into your preparations. So the time has come. I shall pray for your victory. Let's go. Oh yeah, on all the news, by the way, chat, since I immediately went into the game. It will be hard for me to stream, possibly on during Christmas itself. Especially the Friday. But I will at least stream in the evenings, if I can't stream during the day, for example. Ah, Harold, the others should be along soon. Yeah, let's go. The blasphemy is still contained within the Satasha Sea Grot. There it will meet its end, navigating a willing. Rude that my brothers and I could join you in the fight, and yet, blasphemous though it may be, that peace was once our mother. Understand, though, forgive us for what we must do. Where there means to reverse the transformation, we would do all in our power to bring your mother back. Sadly, there is nothing left of her to save. For the future of the Sahagan and Limsa or Minsa alike, the blasphemy must be laid to rest. And when the deed is done, I will bring your brothers, even the crushing tide, aboard the great ship we call Philbrand. I do not want to slay your mother, but this thing she has become, mindless beast who would enslave and kill her own, is an affront to the memory of who she was. This not her, this not. Remember this always, you must. I will not ask you to shoulder the burden of matricide. When the time comes to strike the final blow, I will do the deed. Admiral, all you say is true, and yet... Commander, I've sighted a group of fishbacks crushing tide, most like heading straight for the seagrass. You best make your way here and fast. Time to move out then. Any words for your man before we set sail? Today, the blasphemy falls. You've gone into this role quite well, haven't you? There's enough talk. It's time to show the realm that the company of heroes hasn't lost a step. Aye! You'll stand a better chances of slipping past the crushing tide if we split up. Harrow and I will go together. Now the rest of you take a different route. Let us book no further delay. To Satasha! My queen, I beg of you, pray show your loyal son mercy! Oh, damn blood. Blasphemy, the indigo beast. It's thou, or what's left of him. Speaker, thou! Why would that queen do such a thing? It is as the Shawwalkers say. What we thought a blessing is in truth a terrible curse. Shh, the horror. We must away at once. And leave the Shawwalkers to face the Queen Mother alone? No, I will stand with him. You mustn't sully your hands with the blood of your mother. Go and be with your kin. Go! Forgive me. I was beginning to think you wanted off a cliff, Lawrence. Let's just say it like that. I prefer to think of myself as fashionably late. But enough talk, it comes. Time to clean up the blasphemies, yes, yes. Here it comes. We're counting on you, Lawrence. Leave it to me. I know enemy's weakness escapes my eyes. Just one shot here, and here, and here. Alright, there we go. See how easy that was? I reckon you can do it too, acting commander. So we got time to take care of the indigo beast. Ja. There we go. Ready to go. Ready to go. Best be wary. There we go. There you go. Oh, they've arrived.
You're in my sights.
Yes, indeed. Okay, effects. You're gonna go boom, boom, copy, boom, I guess. Let's go. There we go. Hey, Shadow. The blasphemy is absorbing the Raider. I have a bad feeling. There we go. Such power. Here it comes again. Steal yourselves. Down for the count we are. Reflex feels ouchie. You better work fast. I guess we're gonna get an ally in a few seconds. We must protect the seas. Shh, let us join us. Follow the shore, walkers. No on the Christian side. Let us stand one as friends. Good.
The winds favor us. I will not yield.
Keep doing damage. We got it. Blasphemy down. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Blasphemy is down. Hello and Bill Matt. I will not ask for your forgiveness, but this I promise. You will be remembered for the mother you wear. Shh, Admiral. I have no words. A mother returns to the depths in eternal slumber. With your strength, you could have crushed us easily. Why did you spare our lives? The beasts and the blasphemies are born from despair in our hearts. But no more, I would break the cycle. Though thou may have been blind to it, I believe in a future where Sahagin and Lominson live in harmony. How are you doing, Shadow? Even after losing who she was, your queen made for your spawning grounds. And at this, there, she drew her last breath. When your next queen is crowned, know that she will have a safe place to raise her young. Once you have selected a suitable location, Limsa Lominsa will recognize and honor your claim. A promise for which we are grateful, Admiral. But what of the other peoples of Wilbrand? The kobolds are open to the idea. The details will need to be negotiated, but I'm confident we can reach an agreement. The Hagen, Kobold, and Lominson alike yearn to abide in peace. We can make it so. I have never fought alongside shorewalkers before, but I must say it felt good. We have fought our neighbors for generations. It has won us only suffering and tragedy. I beg of you, lay down your spears. Shh. It will take time and effort to bridge the gulf between our peoples. We'll bridge it, we shall. I dare say, we have a lot of talking to do as well, don't we, Commander Lawrence? Ah, London Hell. If you just allow me to explain? Let's be up before they drag us into this mess. Let's go, Admiral. I love it. Bye-bye, Lawrence. Have a nice day, mates. Perfect timing, acting commander. He must save you from this bloodthirsty bastard. Well, Lawrence, let's hear your excuse. It had better be a good one. Why in the seven hells were going about in the shadows while we did all the dirty work? Ha! Like you lot, be any happier if I showed myself sooner. I can hear you whinging now. What, you didn't think we could handle this on our own? I do be bloody furious regardless. Don't think I've forgotten what happened, or rather didn't happen, on the day of our duel. Even though the future of the company hung in the balance, I waited and waited and waited, some goddamned more, and still you never turned up. But I've got you now, and I will have satisfaction. Give Lawrence a chance for later rivals. I couldn't help but worry too. To say he cut it fine would be an understatement. And not by choice as usual. My scouts observed him roaming near Costa del Sol not long ago. It would seem our commander's overall sense of direction has not improved in the least. I'm hardly surprised you never realized, Landonel, that was to blame for his extreme tardiness. That the commander did indeed arrive at the agreed upon location for your duel, after the sun had risen and set a half a dozen times. Navigator, take me. Shamani, you promised that would stay between the two of us. Bravefox, you have a kind word or two for your old commander, don't you? Shka, Commander Lawrence, Commander no more. New commander friend to copies everywhere. There's many sweat works for copy kind. I'm the commander now. And here I thought you were too much of a coward to face me in battle. Come now, Londonel. You know me better than... Then it's settled. We fight here and now. On your guard. Put the thing down, I say. You could hurt someone with that. He has a point, you know. Hard to believe he was once the glue that held this merry band together. That's right. If you hadn't yet realized the obvious, Lawrence is our former commander. Forgive me for not saying that any sooner. I didn't want you to think we doubted your leadership. He's got his quirks, but as you saw, he's a force of nature on the battlefield. Anyhow, I think we can all say your stint as acting commander has been a rousing success. Now I reckon it's about time you gave your final order. Score! Company of heroes, band, break once more. Bravefox never liked partying with gubby friends. Here, I have my complaints, but when we're together, a good fight's never far away. You hardly need a company or commander to get to that. And should Limsa again be imperiled, there's nothing stopping us from rising to the occasion. Till then, you're all strong enough in your own right. Why not serve the weak in your own ways? Smug bastard. You've had quite a turn of duty, but all good things must come to an end. Any parting words before we go our separating ways? Give Ruju my best regards. Finally, I can enjoy some semblance of peace again. At least as much as peace as a man can enjoy waiting hand and food on the Lord of Costa del Sol. It may have been rough sailing at times, but I rather enjoyed serving under you, acting Commander Harrow. Well, if you have something to say, let's hear it. Return to the whalers and keep the murdering to a minimum. Ha! As if you need to tell me. While I enjoyed that version, I know as well as any that my true place is in Credania, leading a respectable life. You may not have been a perfect commander, but 12 as prophetess, I hope to fight by your side again. Farewell! I await your orders, Commander. Look after the you. Brave noon. I have responsibilities that thrive once for my guidance and protection. I can ill afford to tarry here much longer. Nevertheless, it is with some regret. I can't do the rolling R that they probably want me to make, so you will have just normal R's as such. Sorry. Regret that I take my leave for all their faults, of which they have many. They are recruits, and I will miss them. Well, let's hear it, Commander. You owe me a bottle of your finest Bacchus. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm doing good, Currently doing this side content and grinding, yes. You know, my FPS is circling trash right now for some reason, but then again, who cares now? Yay. Everything's going well as well, yes. And I guess you're talking about Destiny in this case, yes? Indeed. I mean, to return to Wineport as soon as I've tied up a few loose ends here. Speaking of wine, I've always preferred the older vintages left to sleep in their barrels for many a summer. They come out tasting better than ever. One might say the same about our own company. Adieu. That's not least Brayflux. Score! Brayflux wants busy work. Brayflux wants outplunder flip flaps. No more cheese wars. Please. Fair enough. Score! Brayflux feels heavy heart but accepts plunder's bossy words. Brayflux has good times and happy feels, but can be friends. But good times will come again, and when they do, new boomsticks will bring blasty doom with much fastness. Until we meet again, Brayflux. I stream away. Ah, fuck. Slipping away or again, are we? You're a creature of habit. I resented you for it at the time, you know? But I don't think I understand now. Better to shun fame and not serve as an example for glory seekers too eager to fight and too quick to die. You're overthinking it. I'm a creature of whimsy, a man who lets the tailwinds carry him where it will. But more importantly, this new age belongs to the new blood. I've had my day in the sun. If you succeed in brokering peace with the beastmen, there will be no need to worry about primals, and the company can go into permanent retirement. And then I can say I did right by the old man. If you hadn't been there for his boat, I don't know if I could have pulled the trigger. Thank you, Lawrence. Rather. Ah, I did nothing. It was you who shouldered Captain Blue of his burden, and that of the entire league. I'm sorry, Merwhip. I know it hasn't been easy for you. But I dare say, you've worked hard enough. Maybe as company folk aren't the only ones in need of retirement. Ah, but I've said too much. Lawrence holding his tongue. Gods, you have changed. But yes, my greatest test as Admiral still lies ahead. As we steer the great ship Philbrand towards a new future. Heh, you truly are your father's daughter. I owe you my thanks too, I dare say. You did almost as good a job keeping my men to task as I could have done. Call it a hunch, but something tells me our paths may cross again. So forgive me if I carry on like I've never seen ye before. Not unlike my old friend Mistbird, I prefer to keep my past in the past. And with that, I'm off. Take care of yourselves. Null. Psh, the blasphemy is no more. But we will never know lasting peace until the crushing tide agrees to lay down their arms. It will be a daunting task. But as we saw in Satasha, they are not beyond reason. I will do all in my power to see that your efforts and the sacrifices of my brothers were not in vain. Shh, forgive us. Even after being freed from the false god's thrall, we still clung to our hateful beliefs. It was easier to hearken to Speaker Dao's every word than turn a blind eye to the harsh truth. Easier and cowardly. I will return and speak with my brothers of the crushing tide. I will tell them of our Queen Mother's sacrifice and the vision of hope you have shared with us. I ask only that you give us time and trust us to make our own decision. You have my words. If you would not be so averse, let us return to the spawning grounds together. Adventurer, I have no words no words to express my gratitude to you. I will repay you the only way I know how, by doing my part to usher in an age where Shorewalker and Sahagin stand as one. Merwhip. Just as now, it would seem. Ever since we have achieved a measure of peace with the kobolds, I prayed that this day would come. Though it is, of course, only a beginning. Negotiations must be held and words exchanged, and earnest will invariably lead to flared tempers and bruised egos. But such things always accompany meaningful progress. The history of Philbrand is one of bloodshed, but we have the power to change our ways. After all, it is clear we are united more by our similarities than we are defined by our differences. I will share what I have seen of the Sahagin with my fellow Luminsons and listen closely to their doubts and concerns. For it must be a harmony not foisted upon them up from above, but one which they aspire to of their own free will. No doubt Lo and his brothers feel the same. Again, you have come to Limsa's aid, my aid, at a time we needed it most. When we next meet, I hope it will not be as adventurer, but as friends, mayhap trading war threats over ales at a wench. But for now, I must return to my duties. Drafting reports and degrees is hardly the most exciting part of my role, but it is a necessary one. If you happen to pass through Ratsatan, pray share your exploits with our delegate there. Doubtless he will be interested to hear your first-hand account. Yeah, sure. One day I will lay down these muskets of mine for good. But not yet, father. Not yet. I guess we go to Rat's Hen. IX09. Welcome to Rat's Hen. Oh. A place to train. Okay, that is another thingy for something. But actually the sleeping gentleman, that is 6.15. Okay, 6.1. So ignore this quest. Yes, ignore the Hildebrand. Hello, adventurer. I had sincerely hoped you might return to this facility of ours someday. After all, it is thanks to you and the silence that I am standing before you now. And as a token of my gratitude, I wish to share something useful with you. Although I shan't be the one doing the sharing, seek out my sharp-eyed comrade at Palaka's stand for future further details, adventurer. Godspeed. This one, ignore. This because look, this is an Hildebrand quest. And these are for these are part of the next one. The next patch. Major patch in this case. I love the beat of this place. Oh my god. True. Hero, you return. Great so. What news from my homeland? Your blasphemy has been dealt with. Extraordinary. And a chance of peace with the Saharian? These are heartening tidings indeed. Without a doubt, you have helped to dispel the pall of despair that once hung over all of Vilbrand. Our people now bask in newfound hope. I must share the news with the others. So glad they be to hear that the threat to Limsalom is no more. Thank you again, my friend. You can now dye the job-specific gear for level 90 melee DPS. Okay, let me real quick change to my. Let's go and speak with the Alamegan delegates. If you're ready to lend us your aid, I'll apprise you of the situation. We've received reports of a creature believed to be a blasphemy stalking the streets of Alamigo. Troops have been assigned to track and slay the beast, but are likely to be casualties. With most of our healers opposed elsewhere, we have thought to petition you for aid. I will be glad to help. This sounds just fucking trashy, honestly. Once again, we are in your depth. I shall inform Commander Alden forthwith. My kilometers in the Immortal Flames will be glad to have you watching over them. You see, as there has been no sightings of any blasphemies in our lands, we have joined our American allies in their hunt for the fiend. Trouble is the majority of our own healers are working day and night to treat the template Imperials captured at Bagaltan. For that reason, we too will be glad of your help. Your presence alone will be great. Will be of great comfort to the troops. I'm sure. As time is of the essence, I ask that you make your way to Alamega, to the Alamegan quarters, and report to Commander Alden for duty. Commander Alden is overseeing the hunt, and he will explain all upon your arrival. May Rolger grant you strength. There we go. Time to go to Palaka's stand real quick first. Ah. Wait, also, let me see the Allied Society quest. Okay, the Arcasadora are... Okay, the Arcasadora patch was 6.1. Okay, so I will have to ignore the Society quests for now, because those are different patches. Okay. Good to know. Aha, you must be the adventurer I've heard so much about. Yes, that gleam in your eyes. Oh. Burning fields, yeah. This is literally something we can just skip. This is just literally one of the most useless things in the game, I feel. Never really done it, used it, so I don't know for sure, but it probably is. Also, what is this quest? What is apparent? Oh yeah, there's a side story. Not today. What? Wait, what's inapparent? Wait, let me check his quest out. What? Inapparent. 6.0. Okay, we can do this one. Oh, excuse me. Did you need something? Yes. Wait, you're her, the fairy woman who saved Mervan's child. Hera, was it? Yes. I knew it. I'm Yazan, an alchemist of the great work. I'm but one of the few who are looking after this child as she makes her recovery. Mervan and Karasaf are dear friends of mine. Thank you for everything you've done for their daughter. Her condition is on the mend. I'm sure you'll be glad to hear. We've been taking turns checking in on her. Last thing she needs is a gaggle of adults stressing over her day and night. That being said, when she is healed fully, the rest is the question of who will be in charge of her care. For the love I bore her parents, I would gladly take her in as my own, but that would mean raising her away from her home. Moreover, I am yet to be wed, and my duties consume so much of my time. I can scarce focus on my own care, let alone that of a growing child. I doubt my ability to give her the love she deserves, love equal to that her parents gave her. She deserves better than that. I've considered finding someone more suitable. It's the least I can do, and truth be told, perhaps the best option. Even so, although I was born here, much of my life was spent at the great work. I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea who to ask. Even if I had the time to do so. You, however, seem to be well enough among people here. Could you ask around in my stead? It would be a much more effective use of my time to prepare medicine for the sick, wounded, and sick. Leave it to me. I apologize for imposing such an enormous task upon you, but I would trust no one else with it. When you finish, come to my hut to the south of the settlement, and we can discuss any potential partner candidates. There we go. Fuck my nose. The child, eh? None dote over her quite like a yes-on. The unsent alchemy isn't the merciful trait, poor parent. Still, there is no one else that comes to mind when I consider the question. I'd volunteer to take her in myself, but with the chaos of recent defense, it's difficult enough to see that me and mine are fed and clothed. I know I'm not the only one facing such hardships either. Who do I think is most suited to care for the child? Yazan is the obvious choice, dependable, loyal, and dutiful. Every quality you would desire in a parent. I know he does become so absorbed in his research, but that devotion has made him a peerless alchemist. Who better is there to look after someone so sickly as her? If you ask me, Passerine is the most muscly among us. She had a child of her own not too long ago. So I reckon there is no one better to be a witness. That being said, times have been troubled for us all. It might be unseemly to ask her to take on such a burden, unless she was willing. I already said savages and such will be done on their own. Because I know I'm long not ready for savages. I still struggle in some normal content. Less so would be with savages and extremes. Welcome to my humble workshop, Harrow. I'm almost too nervous to ask, but what did the others say? Someone nominated me? Well, that's neither here nor there. You said Passarine's name was mentioned. She was a good friend to Melvin, it's true. There are other factors at play that make me reticent to ask her. Sadly, but I don't want to. I'd rather not burden her further, if it can be avoided. That being said, we don't exactly have the luxury of choice, all things considered. I suppose I would be remiss if I didn't at least speak with. I owe the child that much. Will you accompany me to find the right words? Passerine should be nearby, doubtless watching over her own child. I must deliver this medicine before speaking with her. So please go on ahead. Yes, it's good to see you. And who's this with you? Serene, meet Harrow. She is the hero who saved Mephons and Karasav's daughter. Oh, what a pleasant surprise. Thank you for your bravery. I've heard tell of the troubles she's been through. I hope that you're able to see her return to health soon. It has been trying, to be sure, but we must look forward to the day she is hale. Everyone is doing their utmost most to make it so. The question remains as to where she will go from there. However, I've considered taking her into my home, but I fear my qualifications as a parent are somewhat lacking. I know you've been a dear friend to Mephon, and as such, I only thought it be in me to ask if you're willing to take care of her daughter. If you are, I would do everything in my power to see that she is given into your care. I am flattered, Mevan. I'm flattered. Mevan was family to me, and I feel her child as my own. I would do anything to see her raised into as brave a woman as her mother. However, I cannot take care of her for her. I am not worthy to take care for her. Worthy? What does that? Ah, my apologies. I understand it was a sudden request. No small one. Besides, please forgive the imposition. I'll be at the village for some time yet. Should you require treatment for you and yours, please seek me out. I will. Thank you, Yesan. I will speak with you further, Harrow. Let's return to my dwelling. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it, don't worry. I wasn't too forceful, was I? I simply asked if she was willing. I didn't mean to make her feel feel obligated to agree. I found her words something mystifying, not worthy. What could that mean? I'm usually not one to pry, but this worries me. I consider Passerine a friend, and I'm loath to leave her to her troubles. And there's still the matter of the child. I shall have to think on what to do from here. I may need your help again soon, Harrow. I hope you're willing. I'm literally just distracted in this side quest, yes. But it's gonna be worth it, honestly. Well, then, if you're willing, I have a task that requires immediate attention. It's simple but essential, namely the gathering of herbs. The child is in a vulnerable state, and I would fortify her against further sickness. There are also more wounded in this village than I had anticipated, and my stores have begun running low. It will be best to replenish them while the time affords us an opportunity. Can I count on you to help me? Yes. Splendid. I require several of the reddish soma herbs, which grow among the shrubbery to the northeast. With both of us working in tandem, I wager we should have enough gathered before the next bell. Okay. So a building adventure is the last one I should do of this one. Best line. Wait a moment. Okay, so these one are also still 6.0. Good to know. But wait, this wasn't the goal. I'm literally getting sidetracked again. Holy shit. Okay, let's do this one. There you go. Wrong button. There's one. Uh-huh. More herbs found. Phew. Interacting, that's... Let's take care of it real quick. There we go, enemy down. I saw the creatures emerge from the brush. But you felt them before I had a chance to be frightened. I'm glad you survived unscathed. If that had been me... Hero, did you manage to find the Soma? Yes. Excellent work, excellent work. My search came up fruitless. It appears we are not the only ones seeking out this particular herb. Which shouldn't come as a surprise. This area is well known for the medicinal plants which grow here. If my supplies run low once more, perhaps I should ask the villagers if they have any to spare. For now, I believe we have found all that we can. Let's return to the village. Fuck. As I suspected, we weren't the only ones searching the jungle. I returned to my quarters to find a bag positively stuffed to the brim with herbs, including some, in fact. I asked a nearby colleague who delivered this bounty, and they told me it was one of the Arkasodora stewards. Arkasodara stewards, I mean, not Sodoro. Dora. I believe I know who it is. Her name is Sula, a shy one, but obviously kind of hard. Despite her eavesdropping our conversation with Sareen, poorly might I add. I apologize for asking more of you at the end of the day, at the end of a trying day, but would you perhaps speak with her for me? Offer our thanks for the herbs, and perhaps find out if he knows anything of Passerines' troubles. For my part, I'll begin synthesizing the medicine at once. Shut up! I'm already working. My voice. I'm working with my voice. Yes. Haha. Wait, what the fuck? Am I looking like fucking Brock? For my part, I'll begin synthesizing the medicine at once. Sula should be somewhere nearby. I pray you have a productive conversation. Yes, indeed. But first, toilet. By the way, we will continue this quest line series when we have done the dungeons, the fun stuff. Yes. Not that this isn't fun, but it's just a lot of reading, honestly. I've returned. Yes. Returned I have. Tula. Oh, you are? I mean, who are you? Do you require something from me? Oh, yeah, yes, the herbs? I came upon them while hunting, nothing more. I've heard that the medicine made from them is effective in treating the ailments of young children. It seemed only me that I should do my part, as it were. Why were you? What do you know of Passarine's troubles? Very well. I believe I can shed some light on the root of Passarine's distress. That is what you wish to hear, yes? The Yazan asked you to speak with me, just as he asked you to gather his herbs. Well then, perhaps it is for the best to speak, for us to speak all together. Go to him and allow me some time to gather my thoughts. I shall approach you when I'm ready. Time for some glass, I guess. You're just in time. I've only just finished synthesizing the medicine, so did Tula tell you anything of interest? Well, I suppose I can hear it straight from her. I appreciate that you felt it fit to include me. Thirdly, I owe you an apology. I was sneaking about out of concern for Passarine. I know what it is that weighs on her mind, you see. That is what you want to know, yes? The story is troubling to hear, and even more troubling to relate. Before I tell it, you must promise me that you will be her strength in the days to come. Of course, anything to help a friend. Lazal, a beloved husband, was killed. When the veil of chaos descended upon the world, he fled into the jungle and transformed into one of those terrible beasts. He returned here a monster, where my sister Chappa met his wrath. Neither of them survived the ensuing struggle. I was there as well. Despite his monstrous form, I knew it was Dazal. I froze in terror while Chappa stood undaunted. She fought alone for my cowardice. It was my fault she died, and I knew this, and yet I laid the blame on Passarine's shoulders. I lashed out at her, cursing her for her husband's cowardice. But when we both should have comforted the other in mourning, I turned my back on her. I left her to bear the burden of not one, but two deaths. It is only natural that she would be hesitant to look after another, given that. I was a fool to condemn Passarine, when it was my duty to protect the people here. I have wanted nothing more than to apologize since that day, but I fear my words were too cruel to forgive. I cannot stand to meet her gaze. It was a difficult time for everyone. We often lose ourselves in moments of crisis, but so long as we find our way back, we are worthy of forgiveness. Chappa would agree, I'm sure. She wouldn't blame you for what happened, nor would she want you to blame yourself. Passarine doubtless feels the same. You're right, I must apologize to her. That is the only cause. Heather, was it? I will speak with Passarine, that I will require some time to master my coverage. Soon, I promise. Alright, I will give you some time to consider, so I will be back in a bit. Time to go to the Alamegan Quarter, and then we go to the dungeons. The new dungeons, yes. Garabania, Alamegan Quarter. Well, hola, amigo! Where's Robon? Far from free. Whee! Right, Chocobo action, let's go! Blasphemy Hunter. Ah, Mr. Scrodarius, we were told you were on your way, but this is even quicker than expected. I'll tell Commander Alden you have arrived. One moment, please. Yeah, sure. Bring me to meet Rabon. Glad you could join us. Now that the far greater crisis has been resolved, we may and must turn our undivided attention to matters of smaller but no less deadly scale. I'd like nothing more than to hear about your recent adventures, but I'm afraid such pleasantries will have to wait. Wait, is this like referencing to how wait. So they actually have different dialogue depending on how far you are along the story. Oh my god! As our men at Tefnair will have told you, a blasphemy is loose in Alamigo. When it first appeared, the city guard were able to get most of the bystanders to safety. And for mercy, those caught in the chaos suffered only minor injuries. But the fiend managed to escape. It has not been seen since. We must find it, and soon. For as long as it remains at large, every man, woman and child is at risk. As was the case in Tefnair, the blasphemy's very existence seems to spur the creation of lesser beasts. The longer it is allowed to roam free, the more tragedy people will suffer. Did anyone see the change take place? There were several eyewitnesses who gave the same account. A man walking through the Alamigan Quarter fell to his knees all of a sudden, and a moment later transformed into the monstrosity we now pursue. But beyond the fact that he was a young Highlander, we know next to nothing about him. Even the descriptions of his appearance are too vague to help identify the lad. We have no clues as to his name or background. For all we know, we might not have even been born in Alamigo. Might have been the son of refugees come to visit. There are other possibilities we are investigating though. That said, I doubt his circumstances are unique. Blasphemies and beasts are born when men are overcome by despair. And whatever drove him to turn likely could have done the same to another. Therefore, if we are to prevent future tragedies, it is imperative that we identify and address the underlying cause. Until we do, we will have no choice but to deal with the afflicted the only way we know how, by granting them a quick death. For now, I would have you join the hunt and keep my men from falling prey to these creatures. Are you up to it? Aye. You have my thanks. And as chance would have it, they've just received word that a number of beasts were spotted on the outskirts of Alagana. The troops stationed there have already put them down, but were wounded in the process. First and foremost, they need medical attention. And that's where you come in. I'll meet you there. Let's go to Alagana. Or Alagana. Fuck's sake, I'm thirsty as fuck today. What the fuck, chat? Already empty my fucking glass. Oh wait, I still need to do those squats. Sorry. Oh my god. Let me recreate do those squats, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But also welcome back, Sword. Although the soldiers were able to lead the beasts away from the village and kill them a lot, victory did not come easily. In times like these, that the lack of healers is most sorely felt. I dare say they've yet to receive any treatment at all. Treat their wounds while I survey the area for any stragglers that may have escaped. Once I've completed my patrol, I'll head to the village to gather eyewitness reports. Look for me thereafter. I saw them change right before my eyes. Those monsters I killed, those weren't monsters I killed, but innocent men. But it had to be done. There were others we had to protect, and thanks to you, I can continue to do just that. Once I've made my way back, I'll give a full account. The families, they'll understand. Okay, at least it does use the right animation writ. Gods be good, I've reborn! Hold on, you're a hero, aren't you? I can't believe it, you're the one who inspired me to join the resistance in the first place. And now you've come to save me in my hour of need? I'll never forget this, thank you, thank you! Time to do Speaky Speaks with Raban. With Raban, let's go to Raban. I can sing for she. Bloody hell, my fucking I guess my Etch. Oh, Arnfald is here. It was good of you to come all this way, though I never doubted for a moment that you wouldn't. That's all you've done for the people of Albania. We couldn't ask for more, and yet here you are. I didn't know Arnfald would be here. For treating the wounds of those soldiers, you have my thanks. And theirs too, no doubt. It seems they were indeed successful in slaying all the beasts. If my search is any indication, but we must remain vigilant. I've also spoken with several people who witnessed the moment of the transformation, though the ordeal has understandably left them rather shaken. I hear you've been through quite a few ordeals yourself, hero. As for me, I've been kept busy with this and that, like getting the hang of this wheelchair. Oh, obviously, it has limitations. But it gets me where I need to go. Let me guess, Arnfald? Oh, Gerabania. I've been working with this new organization as well. This is what brought me here, but no sooner had I arrived than those locals turned.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Why the fuck did I just turn fucking feral? What the fuck me? Why are my eyes closed? My eyes are wide open. What the fuck? Roggenfried, I heard you were there when it happened. What can you tell us? The ones who underwent the change are the very people we were trying to help. Perhaps I should explain from the beginning. The meeting Lees held in the Royal Palace marked a turning point for all of Gerabania. It spurred us to open a dialogue with the people and communities we otherwise would have shunned. There were still so many problems to be addressed, and countless souls struggling to build new lives for themselves. I decided to form a volunteer group, the Silver Griffins. Our main concern is the welfare of Alamegans who side with the Empire, for whatever reason, and helping them find their place in society. In particular, the surviving families of the Crania Lupi. Yeah. But I thought you despised the skulls. Make no mistake, I have not forgiven them. I don't have that in me, and I doubt I ever will. With the memory of that day in the palace, or for Dola asking to be locked up after saving us all, it stayed with me. Got me to thinking about why she and the other youths would commit such atrocities. Why they'd swear to serve the Empire. And the answer was simple. Because they'd seen what we'd seen and suffered much the same. In the hell we all were condemned, they choose to betray one brother to save another. That's how the Guardians win. Not by breaking you, but by making you break yourself. By making that choice the right one. For a man at the end of his tether. Healing only begins with liberation, and some scars never will regardless. Those who return from foreign lands may have difficulty carving out a living here. But the ones who would pledge allegiance to Garlemald? This is not the Alamega we dreamed of. But after 20 years of misery, I'll not see it all thrown away because we can't come to terms with the past. That's why I formed the Silver Griffins. To see that no one is cast aside. It's a cause I support, and it's what brought me here today. I've been acting as a mediator. And in the short time he's been with us, he's proven himself natural. But despite our early successes, the families of the skulls continue to refuse our help. I think I see where this is leading. They're the ones who turned, yes? Yes. It comes as no surprise. Their kin tormented and murdered fellow Alamegans. Anyone with a conscience would feel shame and guilt, and for some, it might be too much to bear. I think I know why they're running away, turning us away. It's a sensitive matter, though, so let's go somewhere we won't be overheard. is about one of the men returned. I saw his memories. With the echo. I'll not pretend I understand it, but tell us what you learned. I only caught a glimpse, but that was enough. It was during the occupation, a man raising his son, only the two of them. But they were a family. To keep his boy clothed and fed, he chose to side with the Empire. He knew what others would say, but he did it anyway. And so he was branded a traitor. Every day his son listened to the jeering, the insults, but there was nothing he could do. When he came of age, he joined the Skulls in the hope it would make life easier for his father. He never dared to question his orders, no matter how depraved. He died in the revolution, but not before killing his own countrymen. His father wept not for the betrayer and the murderer, but for the man he could have been. He blamed it all on himself, right up until the change took him. I can only pray he and his boy finally found the peace they were denied in life. Alas, that is an all too familiar tale. They cannot forgive themselves, nor can they see how anyone else could. The sins of their kin weigh heavy on them. They think themselves undeserving of our compassion. If they carry on like that, they'll turn into beasts. We've got to help them before it's too late. Aye. Growing up half Galilean in Amigo, I know how it feels to be shunned and hated, to hate myself. But as long as we give ourselves and others a chance, we can change for the better. And while I might not be as clever or eloquent as someone like Alvino, I know I can make a difference. I might not be quite the swordsman I used to be, but I'm still a fighter at heart. And I owe it to Abba and Auli to make the most of this life so long as I've got it. These silver ribbons will give our all to see that no more beasts or blasphemies will ravage here, Abadia. Yeah. So, Commander Alden, do we have your approval to continue our work? Of course, there is no enemy more formidable than despair, and I'd be a fool to refuse your help. That even a single one of our people has succumbed to this transformation is proof of our failure to protect them. Therefore, I pledge the Silver Griffins my unconditional support. Together we will prevail. Now that we have Hera on hand to aid the troops, I believe we are ready to face any beasts we encounter. Though I fear it is only a matter of time before others appear, I ask that you lend the Silver Griffins your assistance in the meantime. Will do, Raban. Very good, but now let us return to the city. Those who harbor guilt do so not because they are weak of heart, but because they have failed to meet the demands they make themselves. It was the same for me when I believed my failures had led to the Sultana's assassination. The despair and self-loathing were indescribable. I was fortunate that you and the other Silence came to my rescue, that I had friends who convinced me I was more than the sum of my worst mistakes. Now we must do the same for the people of Alamigo. We must help them to heal and find the strength to, if not forgive, then come to terms with who we were. So that we can look to who we can be, who we should aspire to be. That is precisely why the work of the Silver Griffins is so vital. So, our problems are not new. The emergence of this deadly phenomenon means we cannot afford to delay addressing them any longer, and we will be better for it ultimately. Once we have decided a course of action, you'll be the first to know. Until then, may Roger watch over and keep you. And you can see we can't continue this until we're level 86. So back to Samurai we go. This also means let us return it to Old Charlian. It's dungeoning time. Let's go. Let's start with the one at the bottom. Crystal from Beyond is the quest line for something else. Yes, yes. Gemming Way. Where no the port has gone before. Hero, you are Hero, yes? Oh, thank you ever so much for coming. In truth, I've been searching all over for you. I know. In truth, I've been searching all over for you. You see, there is a most pressing matter for which I could use your wisdom and expertise. Oh, but we haven't actually been introduced yet, have we? The name's Hemingway. I had the honor of serving as a communications officer aboard the Ragnarok. So anyhow, to the matter I spoke of, it began the other day when my curiosity got the better of me, and I decided to send a reconnaissance probe to Ultima Thule to investigate the environs. Imagine my surprise when my robotic friend responded just a short while ago with the most urgent and dire distress signal. A distress signal from Ultima Thule? Now, even after you and your companions mercifully put an end to the threat of the final days? Surely this intrigues and worries you as much as it does me. I was just about to venture there to investigate further, but there's no telling what dangers might await. And I am a communications officer, not an adventurer. Please join me at Thomasine so we may boldly go where you have gone before. This is one and all fucking Star Trek reference, isn't it? Oh my god, I love it. We're gonna go boldly go. We're gonna go boldly go where we have gone before. I love it. Wait, a key to the past. Levels, oh, that's 6.25. Fuck, I already did a 6.25 job though. Fuck. No! The previous quest for this one was a fucking 6.25 job. Fuck. Me Satch. I can only make sure it doesn't happen again. I'm just literally googling the quest names before I start doing them. Because every job I'm doing now makes sense in the time period I'm doing, but in this case. Ah, Mr. Terrell, I've been made aware of your coming. Please use the lift here. Yes. But no, the port has gone before. Let's go, Argos. Jimming way. I knew you'd come. Clearly we have inquiring minds and a crushing need to be of use in common. Any road, I am pleased to report that the Ragnarok has already been prepared for our journey. A journey that, unfortunately, will not require the massive quantities of AA that were necessary for our previous voyage beyond the stars. How can this be, you wonder? Hells if I know. Whether it is a parting gift from Mother, or perhaps the manifestation of Metion's true desire. This vessel is strongly connected to your ultimate jewel. So strongly, in fact, that it somehow simultaneously exists in both locations, here in Labyrinthos and out at the edge of the universe. Is this making more sense to you now? No, well, it matters little.
Devastation.
Two, I guess. Of my tool. Got it. Oh fuck, we're at 199. Shit. We will reach 200 this stream. Is this making more sense to you now? No, well, it matters little. What matters is that we get to the other side and see what is troubling my dearest probe. On that note, let us be off. Ultima fuel, where? Oh yes, the music. Led by open journey. Holy shit, by the way. Hey guys, do you want to know who sings this song, who sings this song, by the way? Sword, do you know who sings this song? I just found out. IRL, not in like in-game character advice. But it feels something like... No, not Artwords actually. The original voice actor of AAR, of the ARR, Robon. I know, yeah. Honestly, Artbird is a lot better, but this is the perspective from Artbird to the Warrior Flight, though. Like the Japanese version, I guess, of this. Wait, is there a Japanese version of this song? Oh, the Concert of the Promise, that's what it was. Wait, there was also. Wait, there was a Japanese version and the. No, I already knew it was sung by Arbird. Don't you worry about that. But I didn't know. But yeah. Exactly. The dungeon is bad now.
Whispers falling silently drift on the wind, but I hear you on a journey. Now a memory fading from sight, but I see you unbroken. Promises we made so long ago. You're still here, unspoken. Requiem.
True. Jamming away, let's talk. I don't want to explore the inside of the Ragnarok, though. See, the Ragnarok exists here as surely as it did and does back in Labyrinthos. With the vessel forming a conduit of source, we may also easily teleport between the two locations. Convenient, would you say? Precisely because the locations are so indelibly connected to each other. However, I fear that whatever has triggered the probe's distress signal has the potential to enter the Labyrinthos as well. And so I would investigate without delay. Let's see now. It would seem the distress signal is coming from base Omicron. Not far from here. Let us hope my automaton friend can enlighten us further as to the situation. Hero, this is my precious reconnaissance automaton. And yet it would appear this good for nothing bucket of balls has gotten its oily paws all over it. Pray stand by for a moment while I give it a good talking to. You miserable sack of sockets! What did I have a name? Do you think you've done with my oh so valuable automaton? Completing logic circuits and 7000 categorically denies the accusation of this issued organism. An advanced life form such as N7000 has no need for such outdated technology. On the contrary, this unit took pity on this makeshift machine and the primitive society which created it, and deigned to issue a warning. Primitive? Outdated? I'll show you primitive and outdated, you! Wait, what is the warning you speak of? Initiating simplification. To explain in precise terms that your crude mind might comprehend, sometime after the organic lifeform known as Hero here came in contact with MO17, the Omicron noticed an irregularity. Specifically, a powerful burst of energy from the remnants of a lost world No doubt the reaction to her and her companions defeating the End Singer. Fortunately, the energy wave itself caused no appreciable damage. Less fortunately, it housed within it an encoded message from the strange matrix known as Stigma 1. The message contained a single word, a single command. Live. That seems isn't enough. Whatever is the problem? The message reached the sensors of Sigma 4, a logistics matrix that has long lain dormant. Struck back to life at the behest of its fellow intelligence, it has resumed its duties in constructing weapons of mass destruction. Furthermore, there is a statistical probability of 99% that it will launch a full-scale assault on your eminently detectable home planet as soon as production is complete. Perhaps we can remove its power source somehow. The unit projects that this would be less than ideal. Sigma 4's production capabilities are necessary to ensure that the Omicron's existence is maintained in perpetuity. Disabling or destroying it is incompatible with the command issued by Stigma 1. Is there no way we might simply change its mind? If Stigma 4 is convinced that war is essential to its survival, could we not persuade it that a more unprovoked offensive might threaten its existence even more? The grubby organic life forms proposition has merit. As a military information operations specialist, this unit does possess the ability to rewrite the memory banks of other artificial intelligences. If this unit were to hack Sigma 4's neural core and implant the memory that such an offensive would once lead not to victory, but to failure and near eradication, it must logically conclude that preemptive attack is ill-advised. To accomplish this, this unit will access Stigma 4 and use a dimensional manipulator to generate a virtual environment stimulating its memories of war. You must reverse the environment and nullify Stigma 4's expectations of victory. That sounds simple and not at all likely to get skilled. What do you say, Harrow? It can't be any tougher than Omega, right? Right? I would say around 8/9 PM. Tomorrow, as you know. Commencing Strategic Operations Protocol. All participants in the mission, please accompany this unit to the access point at once. Would I interest you in Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed? No, just kidding. I'm not gonna get you addicted unless you want to get addicted to this game, as you know. Otherwise, I would say maybe Total War Warhammer, but mostly vanilla. Because I want to try the new DLCs. I know. How about Total War Warhammer 3? I want to try the new DLCs factions, vanilla-wise, by the way. I know I can play modded with the DLCs, but I want to try it out at its original. I haven't tried them out yet. I guess we will only use some of the quality of life mods then, like mods that don't add too much, so. Yeah, wait, what are the 3 standard mods again? It's the turn-based thingy, right? That one, the auto-resolve, yeah. And... oh, yeah. And the action, that's yes. I have no idea yet. Maybe I want to try playing Slanesh. Or maybe Norska. I want to play Norska or the new Slanesh guy that they brought in. The 6 arms guy, you know? Yeah, the snake body guy. The snake body. Yeah, the Kala or the Kate something. Let me just double check for you. It was... Yeah, Dekala. Or Dekchala. Or Sail. One of the two I want to play as. I've never actually played Slanesh before, so yeah. I guess I will practice playing Slanesh tomorrow during work when I basically have no work to do. Also, I'm also gonna add some mods, but also, should we use the new mod launcher thingy they have? The new mod loader? Is it good or is it bad? Not so good. Oh, damn. Damn. Yes, bye. Go make your food. Yes. Aha. Okay, let's continue. Commencing strategic operations protocol. All participants in the mission, please accompany this unit to the access point at once. Yeah. Let's go. Pocket party! I summon thee! Pray return to base Omicron and my location of where the dungeon will be. Are you pulling Ifrits? Whispers down and fly, then they fly me in the blood. Let me hear you, a journey. From this access point, it will be possible for this unit to establish a communications interface with Sigma 4's neural network. You may be interested to know that this is the first time this unit has been able to perform its intended function since the day it was commissioned. This unit is honored and will do its utmost to maximize the probability of success. Are you saying that you've never actually done this before? You really had me going with your advanced intelligence talk, but at least my probe had work experience. The flea-ridden lifeforms evaluation is inaccurate. This unit is equipped with dynamic functionality. It simply has not encountered technology formidable enough to require its full capabilities before. More significantly, this unit has succeeded in establishing the interface with Sigma 4. All that remains is for you to enter the simulation and use whatever puny weapons are at your disposal to destroy the core that lies within. That should see the Matrix sufficiently traumatized. Wait, we're traumatizing a fucking robot? Oh my god. This unit will remain in this physical space to ensure the communication interface remains stable as you carry out the operation. And do take care, though the environment is virtual, any pain you suffer within will feel quite real. The Stigma Dreamscape is now accessible. Okay, gather here. I'm also gonna go explore some more places of the map, like over here. The Lost Hydraulic. How does that look? Good. This feels like a boss battle area. Oh, wait a moment. This is, I guess, for... Wait. Oh my god, I know this, what this area is for. This will be for the society quest for the, Omitrons. Right? Fuck! Achievement, it's an achievement fate arena. Okay! Wait, there are fates? Oh yeah, there are fates in this area. Lol. Let me be right back. I'm gonna grab another drink real quick. I need to hydrate. I will leave you with Birds. Beautiful singing, chat.
Whispers falling silently drift on the wind, but I hear you our journey. Now a memory fading from sight, but I see you unbroken. Promises we made so long ago. You're still here, unspoken. Requiem for a river of tears, flowing, winding toward eternal sea. And yet our hope remains, guiding, lighting the way. No time for morning rises on a land reborn from the ashes. Beneath the heavens to sunset, blood-red skies tranquil after the storm. Pleasant shadow turning, wending, always night follows day. The sun will shine again. Walk on, never look back. Through you we live tales of loss and whispers falling silently drift on the wind, but I hear you our journey. Now a memory fading
Alright, it is a Stigma Dreams Game Time Chasorino. I have returned. Alright, people that want to come here and join me in this dungeon, please gather in front of me. I assume you two want to come in here, yes, yes. Yes, I summoned thee to be in front of me. If you want to join, stand in front of me. It's just a teleport and just a short slide. One, two, three, four, five. That's what I. The bit where we You're lazy, Aurora. You're lazy using your guys' wedding ring. I guess we will have no one else then. Yes. Whispers riding silent, raging in the fire. Hey, you, my journey. I need a pocket tank as well. I have small issues. Aurora, as if I didn't already know that was the case though. Yes, that's funny, it's fine. The sun will shine again. Walk on, never look back. No time, deep rivers of love and fire and faith. every word out loud a grave, and the dark you will not stray. There's a plan till the end we pray. Alright, I'm gonna do the laundry while waiting. So let's see if the queue will pop. I will up my volume so I can probably hear it from all the way across the room.
Whispers falling silently drift on the wind. But I hear you on a journey,
You're actually heavy this time, god damn it.
fading from sight. But I see you unbroken. Promises we made so long ago. You're still here.
I know.
Requiem for a river of tears. Flowing, winding toward eternal sea. And yet our hope remains, guiding, lighting the way. No time for mourning rises on a land reborn from the ashes.
I saw it this time. I was this time looking at my screen, so I didn't fall for it this time. Get wrecked.
There's a shadow turning, wending, always night follows day. The sun will shine again. Walk on, never look back. Through you we live tales of loss and
There we go. And laundry is done as well, by the way. So let's go. Hell yeah!
Wait, isn't this the song from the Twinning? No, it isn't, right? No, it isn't. Or is it? It is! It is a song from the Twinning. Projection into simulated memory confirmed. You now witness the final war between our kinds. This is Sigma 4, then known as Alpha 4, was positioned in the weapons manufacturing facility ahead. Let's go. As part of the faction favoring subjugation of other stars, it created units for the upcoming invasion. Alert, your presence has been detected. Sentinel units approaching current coordinates. Now approaching command sector, accessing administrative memory to disable security system. There you go. Also, let me pick up these music real quick. Alright, Sigma 4 detect. Eliminate the guarding units. Guarding it. Proto Omega. Oh my god. There's a prototype Omega. Holy shit. We're interceptors. Chemical missile. Damn Omega. I'm wondering why is this dungeon not more popular? This is a so far pretty fun dungeon. This memory region reflects our people's first encounter with another star. The subjugation of our object was to obtain the rich minerals resources of the Gordonite asteroid belt. More Gordonite arms. Then the invaders. Okay, looking at this, I like to believe that the Elegans somehow or encountered this species before. Configuring data stream, neural pathway connected. Control unit responsible. That invader. Ah, because they can use the end singer, for example, as well. This gives the same reward so far as the other ones. A small oversight, I guess. Automobile. Oh! Ah! That wasn't fast enough. What? Oh, you. Got it in time, let's go. There we go. Boss defeated. The Dragon Star. As this unit projected, this memory is about for conflict on the Dragon Star. Where the Dragon's Assault has created a breach in the barrier, infiltrated the facility. Incoming harder advance. Hybrid dragons. Wait, they turn dragons against their own kind? Oh god. I don't like that. That's horrid. Oh, Dragon got defeated. Oh fuck, Omega bound, weapon being bound. An Omega frame. These principles were used to design the first system, the systems of Omega mode, first applied in an unfinished state. The Omega was a prototype. Oh no, wait, this is a different Omega model then. Omega down. Cutscene time. Beach Matrix, Stigma 4. I hope I'm doing it right. Omega frame in. Oh, I've got. The recapping system, spread levels. Deploying dragon. AI takeover. The combat data getting new. Okay. Capabilities exceeded expected values. Initiating transformation sequence. You bastard, you injured me. I knew it, haha! I actually did know it. Mind hack. That face. You bastard. So that's how that works. Multi-AI takeover. Let's go! GG! I love this dungeon. I love it. I love the concept of everything of it. Talking with N700 now. Operation said a success. Stigma 4 has abandoned its military offensive. When 7000 submits new orders to Stigma 4. Stigma 4 is instructed to immediately cease production of all weapons and attack units. Initiate production of diplomatic hologram units. Analysis of memory data complete. Further pursuit of land invasion is calculated to have a 99.99999 probability of resulting in utter annihilation. And 7000's orders are deemed strategically and logistically sound. Reconfiguring production infrastructure. Take that, glowing eyeball! Oh, my dearest N7000, I apologize for all those time I called you a sack of bolts. Why, you're the most impressive military information and operations unit I've ever met. This unit expresses its gratitude to the hero Harrow and the soft-looking organic life form. The unit could not have succeeded without your help. This also marks the completion of this unit's duties. With the invasion halted indefinitely, there remains no military operation or conflict requiring this unit's functions, preparing to shut down and end a permanent energy-saving hibernation. Shut down? What nonsense is this? Did you not receive an order to live just a short time ago? Eternal sleep doesn't sound like living to me. Come on, Harrow, say something and set this bald head straight, won't you? Why not put your abilities to work for peace? He's right. You were told to live, and to live is what you'll do. If you don't have a war to wage anymore, you can use your talents to bring in a new future of peace and hope. But what are the appropriate protocols? This unit possesses little practical experience in peacetime operations. You can access Stigma 4, can you not? By interfacing with this memory banks, might you not be able to say, by knowledge of lost civilizations that you might simulate for the edification of those who live now? Indeed, such a task would be within this unit's capabilities, but what about when that task is complete? Without an ongoing mission, sooner or later this unit is bound to lose its purpose. What happens then? Well, let's see now. I suppose you could always open a cafe. Back in Old Charleon, there is a fine establishment called The Last Stand. People gather there to share food, drink, company, and reasons to meet again. Harrow delivered her world from the brink of despair and helped people dream of a brighter future once more. What if we could do the same for those other civilizations Meteon found? This unit finds the furry lifeform suggestion difficult to process. And yet, realizing accurate simulations of myriad civilizations, including those the Omicrons have not encountered, would undoubtedly challenge this unit to the fullest. It is a reason to remain active for the foreseeable future. Precisely. See, I knew I was onto something here. Speaking of Hero, do you know anywhere that could use a good cafe? Don't tell me I'm talking about the necropolis. There's an empty structure that might be suited for it in the necropolis. Well, why didn't you say so sooner? My calculations were correct. Whispers. Whispers, falling silently, drifting alone. Will hear you are burning, and ever fading to fly. Just to see you are broken, and it says they feel like echo. To feel here as open, I can face every breath every desires. Filing, winding toward eternal sea. And that our hope remains. Floating, begging the way. No time for mourning rises on a land reborn from the ashes. Okay, let's go. Initiating cafe security system. Defense engaged. I love this song so much, so... Well, would you look at that? A spacious counter, outdoor seating, and a fine layer of homey grey dust. Best of all is the view of that massive Death Star that Meteon was lurking in for ages, looming ominously overhead. People are going to love this. Think about it, it's poetic. The very place where hope was nearly extinguished forevermore, now a beacon of it. This unit has still not fully processed the concept of a cafe, but will simulate elements of lost civilizations as its ongoing mission. That will be fine, and 7000. You focus on what you do best, and leave the rest to me. I'll have you know, I learned a thing or two about preparing and serving victuals and beverages in my time at the last stand. Not to mention that I've come up with the perfect name of our new establishment. The Last Dregs. An inspiring moniker, wouldn't you say? This unit is unable to process this statement. It must defer to the furry lifeform's judgment. I'll take that as a yes. Now, we had best get to work. There are many preparations to be made before we're ready to open for business. You're more than welcome anytime though, Hero. Now please tell the other Loporits I'm not that. Let me guess. Job. Okay, so this is it's a society quest, isn't it?
This unit welcomes Crodarius Harrow. A report that this unit is currently in the process of observing the residual energy exuded by the Death Star. Welcome to the Crodarius Harrow. Teacup shipment is still en route, so this unit is not yet able to dispense the various liquids. Can it help you with anything in the meantime? Can you tell me about the replicated civilizations? Tell me about Gordona. Cross-referencing Stigma 4 memory data. Gordona was the first civilization that units from the Alphatron stars encountered and ultimately conquered upon achieving interstellar travel. At the time, we believed that Gordhona's machines were the true leaders of the civilization. Gordona was thus registered as a threat and annihilated with swiftness. It was only after examination had concluded that we learned that the Gordonites were in fact silicon-based life forms. So, further data on their true nature remains scarce. Historical reconstruction is an ongoing endeavor. Sigma 4. Data collection, unless it's in progress, please stand by until the next replication process is complete. I like this. Will after the storm. Blessed though, turning, wending, but always night follows day. The sun will shine again. Walk on, never look back. If there we made of loss and fire and fate. Alright, I need to go away from this place because I'm just gonna go into karaoke mode in this place. Because this is like one of my favorite songs in the game of the game at all as well. There we go. Whew. I guess time for the cheese. Hero, oh thank goodness you're here. It's absolutely terrible, awful, an emergency of cataclysmic proportions. What is it? I don't know actually. They didn't say, but doesn't it sound simply dreadful? What I do know is Building Way has been asking after you. He said if I happen to see you, I should hurry. Tell you to hurry over to Kaidonia Knolls with all haste. Well, what are you sending here for? Away with you. Wait, wat? Ah, kijk, dit is de Alpha Fuel. I need to go over here. Up to the Sinus Lacrimarum. I cannot go fly me to the moon. Let me see. No, I want to fly Argus here. Argos, I mean. I'm wondering, is the Watcher still alive? Oh, that's the Watcher. The Laporis have told me of your victory over Meteon. It is a relief to know Heidelin's wish for Eteris and that people was granted. He is not here to revel in your victory, but so long as there is life on Eteris, her spirit shall live on. In the soothing summer rains and gentle spring breezes, she will be with you, always. Hey, and if I want to visit her, I can always just go up, you know? Go back to Elpis.
Let me explore the middle part real quick. This is also 6.1, I think. No, 6.3. Building way. You are here, another moment too soon. Sorry to call you here so abruptly, but you were the first person who came to mind that might be able to help. Do you recall the domiciles we were planning to build for the evacuation? I don't mean to brag, but they were immaculate, positively perfect, except for, of course, for the ever so small oversight of being 3 times larger than necessary. At least that's what I believed before speaking with Yuri Anjay. I learned a lot from him about what we should and shouldn't make of the domiciles. And so I began making changes, small at first, but they soon became much bigger and more drastic. By the end, I swear, I was drawing up wholly new plans by the minute. But I was too ambitious. The myriad plans I dreamt up overwhelmed our automated construction machine, the Big Cheese. Even as we speak, it's burrowing underground with reckless abandon. If we don't stop it, the domiciles will be the least of our problems. The entire moon is likely to end up looking like a truckle of hole-filled cheese. Delectable perhaps, but utterly unfit for habitation. We tried going after it ourselves, but the survey team never made it past the security systems down there. At least, I don't think so. They've yet to return and aren't answering our communications. I'd rather not resort to brute force, but I can think of no other way and no other person to see the deed done. Would you be willing to go down there and stop the Big Cheese? Thank you. Thank you. Head down to Smelton and I'll see that you're let in. Okay, Jet. Next dungeon. The Big Cheese dungeon. The pocket party. I summon D once more. Pocket party, are you ready for the next dungeon? Otherwise, I'm just gonna queue for it. I guess I will queue for it now. Let's go. Time to await the dungeon. But what else could I do in the meantime? Pillows and fire, my friend. Ooh, my package is in the way. Wait, what is that creature? It feels like the mouse princess. Okay, I'm gonna leave this alone. What could I do in the meantime while waiting for this dungeon? Ah, yes. We can go back to... Well, let's go. Let's just check out. Let's go and fly around. Meanwhile, in Elpis. Let me real quick set my glamour correctly. There we go. Let's explore this full place. Let's map out this place in full. This place is so beautiful though, chat. Isn't it? This is my favorite place in this entire game so far. I've now fully mapped Elpis. This is a lovely place. Apple slices. I'm gonna tell you guys one thing. Wednesday, I will probably start with Pandemonium. Like the unlocking, yeah, the story part of it until the first raid. I'm just kidding. We're gonna do the first 4 raids, possibly. I will try to do those on Wednesday, chat. So if you would enjoy that, yes. Oh, so wait, this place is where they go to like create things by the hand? Oh my god, that is amazing. So they did enjoy making things by hand, apparently. Lovely. Meanwhile, let me go to Tefn. Tales of loss and fire.
my friend. I'll be right back. Nej, wat is poort dat denk je man, hè? Wait, do I have the dungeon? Probably, yeah. I should have it. I guess port something. Unless I don't. I guess I don't. Oh no, they are doing this one. Oh, they're doing they're doing MSQ roulette, aren't you guys? You got that one. Okay, I'm gonna real quick unqueue because I gotta go take a piece. Tales of love and fun, my friend. I know. Let me just queue up again. Let's go. Let's see if we will have a chance. Yes. Probably the answer will probably be no. So meanwhile, while doing this, we will talk with Sula. Thank you for lending an heir to my troublous hero. If you're willing, there is a place I would travel to, and I wish for you to accompany me. Administering to my duties may help calm my nerves. To that end, I mean to inspect the temples of our signs of despair. As we have finished, I hope to find the courage to once again look Passerine in the eye. With all the monsters about, most of my attention of late has been focused on finding and protecting those who have fled. With the arrival of the Radiant Host, however, there is finally time to attend to this long neglected duty. I'm too much asked to that you go with Sula. Knowing that their holy places are being cared for may set the people's hearts at ease. There even an ounce of comfort is precious in these trying times. Much appreciated. Would that I could join you, but I'm afraid an alchemist's tools are of little use against fangs and claws. That doesn't mean I'll stand idly by, however. I'll remain here and continue making medicine for the children. My hands may be clumsy with the sword and shield, but there are a few more droids with mortar and pestle. We are blessed indeed to have such as you looking after us. Well then, let us begin the patrol. Our first destination shall be Perusa, to the southeast. It's a bit of a trek, so make proper arrangements before departing. That's not really that much of a trek. It's just going on my using Mount Roulette and flying on my shark. Well, Sula, it has been some time since I've set foot in these hallowed grounds. In times bygone, there were even more such places in this region, but many were moved to Fanaspati, from one of the divinities worshipped here where the ease was passed down, that we might send off our departed with its wisdom. Just as life leads to death, so too does death lead to life. Do not shit at this departed, for they have but set foot upon a new journey. Be not forlorn that your paths have diverged, but look forward with the joy that to the day they might cross again. For as long as I can remember, I have followed my sister's footsteps. In her absence, I have felt lost. Whenever I think to forge a path of my own making, my legs become heavy and my heart anxious. Sometimes standing still offers a new perspective. Thank you, Harrow. Yesan was a generous soul, and to have your wisdom to buoy me is more than I deserve. Would that I could open my heart to Serene in such a way. This part of the temple appears to be well kept, so let us check the other side, shall we? Yes, let's go. Tula. This area is in ghastly shape, scratches here and cracks there. Will you help me investigate further? We will cover more ground by searching it separately. I shall search around this area. I trust you to do your due diligence. The stones here are cracked and require repair. Ooh, look at the red page boarding. I love it. Okay, this is also needs to be repaired. Ah, I'm now using the Mount of Emmet. The stones here are crumbling and fragments of them litter the ground. It would be best to replace them. It's in partial disrepair. A few fish. Was it as bad as it looked? Yeah, there were damaged areas everywhere. I see. This may have been the site of a battle or some other horrible conflict. I must do what I can to see it repaired. Though this temple may be remote, the devout do come here on occasion to offer their prayer. Thank you for helping me today. This has helped me forget the crises that plagued us and reminded me of the simpler times. When we would look after the roads and protect the pilgrims on their journeys, I ever looked forward to setting out on patrol with my sister by my side. But I must find a way to manage without her. To set foot upon my own part. My first step must be to apologize to Petserine. Even if she may refuse it, no more distractions. That being said, if you were by my side, it may be all the easier for me to find the right words. Let's go. And now this issue just teleport because and cheap. Might not be cheaper, but it is faster. But in a way, time is money. In a way. You guys might actually be earlier done than it would pop. Oh, hello, Harrow and Sula. I take it your patrol was fruitful. I've just administered the soothing salve to Pesserine's child. She's sleeping soundly now, so speaking should not wake her. Pesserine, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said all those horrible things before. I was not in my right mind. It was my fault my sister was killed. I stood frozen in the fair when the Zahal was attacked. Yet, when it was all over, I placed the blame on you. I was a fool. No, Sula, you were right. It was I who couldn't ease his troubles. It was my fault he succumbed to the despair that gnawed at his heart. We've all lost something during this tragedy. Through no one's fault but fate. There is reason in your answer, of course, but forgiveness of the self is no simple matter. I'm overjoyed to speak with you again, Sula. However, I'm afraid I need more time to come to terms with everything that has occurred. Who did I know how much Petserine was suffering? I could have been there to comfort her. Perhaps there is something I can do now. Something to set her upon the right path. Oh, it's a societal wine dark soup. This looks all fucking delicious. Topped with a single slice of tomato, this baked stuffed eggplant is positively bursting with hamsa meat and rich spices. Oh! Hamsa curry, a rat's hand staple consisting of hamsa breast, stewed to perfection in a spice-rich sauce. Glory bee soup. This stew, consisting of lentils and chestnuts boiled in red wine, derives its name from Garlean soldiers singing the praises of Emperor Solus, who shared a warm meal with them after a round of military exercises on one chilly night. It is plain that Petserine is not yet ready to forgive herself, but I'm at a loss as to what we should do. Do we leave her be, or is there some way we can help? I, for one, will not stand idly by while she suffers alone. Perhaps if she had something to remind of her beloved, she would more easily accept his loss. Petserine never did have a chance to say her farewells. Oh, I'm afraid I must ask for your aid once more. Will I have it? Yes. It appears I shall be in your debt again. but it is well worth it. During the chaos, most of us fled northwest to the bridge. Let us retrace those steps, and we may find something that belongs to us all. Pick up anything that catches your eye, and we can share what we have found once we reach the bridge. Thank you all for all you have done for Sulat thus far, Hero. Your spirits are already much improved for your orders, for efforts. Let's hope that we can effect the same change in Pesarine. Dazahal did enjoy his jewelry and baubles, so it isn't inconceivable that he may have dropped something as he fled. If you should spy anything glittering in the brush, it couldn't hurt to pick it up. I'm flying on my... What was it again? Thingy magic. Oh wait, he died down here. The glittering object. It's just a rock. Oh fuck. It's just a rock. It's just a fucking rock. What is this? Is this another rock? Oh. I'll go to search. I found this necklace among the underbrush. One of the Zaal's favorites. There seems to be missing a jewel that made it shine so brilliantly. Ah, what is that in your hand? The jewel. Why, this is it. The fairy jewel I spoke of. We make an excellent team, eh? However, we cannot give this to Pesarine as it is. We must first repair it first. Doubtless, Yeson will be able to lend his expertise in that respect. Let us return to the village and speak with him. Yes, let's go. This time we're just gonna fly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, you guys are already done, by the way. And I'm still waiting for the queue to go off, by the way. So, Zula has told me all about your findings. Quite excitably, in fact. She's gone to find materials so she can polish the necklace to her machine. As for the jewel, I believe I can take it off your hands for the time being. This repair should prove simple enough. Adhesive is one of the most elementary recipes. Once the necklace is in presentable shape, I'll bring Suda to visit Pesarine. Could you go ahead and tell her to wait for us? If it takes longer than expected, I trust you can keep her enraptured with only frequented tales. Hey, swords! Can I count on my pocket party now? You have something for me. I don't recall asking anything of you. Pesarine, I would like you to have this, please. This is Hal's necklace. Oh, he was so proud the day he bought this. How in the world did you find it? I had not but memories to remind me of him. But the sight of this makes me feel that he wasn't so far away after all. There is nothing I can do to change the past, but I can work to help give us both a brighter future. This was the least I could do. And I could not have done it without the help of these two. Thank you for this gift. Truly, and for your wise words. I see now that you're right. We mustn't let the tragedies of yesterday keep us rooted in place. All it takes is a single step forward, but you must want to take it. Well said, well said. Might I add that wounds heal more quickly than when a salve is applied to them. When we ignore the pain they cause, they rot. We must take action to see them healed. And rest when we are tired. Only when our energy returns can we move forward. Carefully, one step at a time. Yes, one step at a time. Yes, Anne, if it isn't too much trouble, could I help to take care for the child? The scars of recent tragedy are yet too fresh for me to take care of her entirely by myself. Even so, that doesn't mean I can't assist in some small way. I have my own child to look over, of course, but still, if you were to take the child under your wing, I would be happy to assist you whenever you needed me. For the time being, I could be her wet nurse. Any medicine she requires would be your responsibility, I suppose. Together we can see that she emerges from her affliction as hale as any newborn babe. That's a splendid idea, I must admit. I could hardly think of a better arrangement myself. I shall hunt and bring food for the child, that she might grow to be strong like her father and mother. That is what Chappa would do, and one step at a time I shall make her proud. The emptiness I feel at Dazal's loss will take some time to fill, but I believe in time I will heal. He would want me to heal. Allow me to thank you once again for all you have done. We owe you more than we can repay. Now, I would like to see the child for myself. Let's wait for it. I'm gonna wait. I'm not one for the subtleties of conversation, but I'd say it went as well as I could expect, wouldn't you? Now come back to my workshop. There's something I'd like to give you. There we go. I've finished this cutscene. I could have yes, I finished the cutscene. Let's go. Commence. Never mind. Yes, I don't need my pocket party. Oh, those are nice fits. I like the song. I love it. What in the blazes is wrong with these doors? Haven't I been here before? I love the music of this place. Oh my god. It's a smooth, velvety jazz jet. You've let us in cat circus again, you fat-tailed idiot. Something is wrong over here, though.
And that was already dead, lol. I like this dungeon design too. It is a fun concept. Around the security system is out of control. Face. Just miles on intruders. Please enjoy your stay. What? I wanted up there. A face hurts from smiling. Oh god, the horror. Brownie faces. I was wrong. The security system has been dealt with. What in the fun house is this? Let's go. This is a fucking fun house. Oh my god. Frameworker. Leap forward. The British broke its way down from the force of their own attacks. Okay. More workers are being printed out. There we go. R X C. Let's go, we got him. Oh, nice. Bum 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 bum. So that's what happened over here. Let's go. Imagine if I had to play this game fully solo. Also, I do kind of want to try it out. Oh, hello, the look for it. Okay. My sweeper. Okay, I'm starting to feel tired though, chat, right now. So I hope you guys don't mind that after, I think maybe after this dungeon I might go to bed, over to bed. I still think we have to go work tomorrow. I was already 11, so okay. Of course I'm tired. I like wake. I'm awake since like I've been awake since at least 6 a.m. And it's basically now 11 a.m. I mean PM, not AM. What the hell? Spellmaker, the big cheese. Yay. Something is coming in. Okay then. I didn't make it in time again. There you go, I got it this time. Oh fuck! You can also do that. I didn't know that. That's bullshit. Okay. They will be winning this battle. Back. Let's go. I defeat this thing. Oh. Oh, we got it. GG. I love this one. Wait, there is a music store over here. Oh, I didn't get it. Such. There we go. I've done the run. I'm not on the moon. Okay, let's finish this quest and then we go to the moon. Finish this quest and then we will end up for the end today. Yes? Does that sound good, chat? I hope it does. You can go over to Soupy or Peachy. One of the two. Truth be told, I have already resolved. Let me ensure that nobody can raid me for an hour. There we go. Truth be told, I had already resolved to raise the child myself, but the prospect of having a helping hand is comforting indeed. I suppose the true work starts from here, eh? I'm glad to finally have good news to share with Kurasov and Mevan. I've been so occupied with treating the sick and injured that I've still had little time to think of the departed. My friends really are gone, but I can still honor their memory. If anything has become clear from recent events, it is that the people of this settlement must speak with one another about their troubles. Solitary thoughts so quickly turn dark. I'm more than capable of treating the wounds we can see, but it takes a community to heal those that are hidden. I admit the latter prospect may take some time for me to become accustomed to. You'll find a way. As an alchemist, a friend, and a father.
Would that there were more than one of me, eh? Luckily, I know more than a few concoctions. That will give me the figure of several men. I only need to have the energy to brew them. Regardless, I apologize for dragging you along all this time. Even though I doubt we would have arrived at such an amicable conclusion without you, so I retract my apology. Well then, it will soon be my turn to care for the child. Although our parents are no longer with us, I must do my utmost to raise their daughter in a way that would meet their approval. I owe it to my friends that much. Let's get the glory bee soup. Oh no, wait, no way. Actually, I want the hamster curry. With the curry. Yep, okay. And then I need to do that, the Matanga all the way. But first, let's go back to the moon. The Sinus Lacrimarum. Oh. Alright, I have a raid target already ready though, chats. We'll be peachy, at least. So let's complete this quest. And then let's go back to old Charlian. Basically, this means, because of all of this, what we have done already. Basically, Wednesday, we will start the raid series then. We will start Pandemonium. Pandemonium Part 1, basically. Building way. What do you want me to tell me? You're back. What happened to the big cheese? I had to destroy it. It's gone. I suppose that's a mite better than the alternative. And you say the survey team is safe? Oh, thank heavens. Smelter was meant to be a paradise, and the big cheese is architect. It was designed to learn what it is that makes people happy, and make manifest whatever we could dream up, no matter how seemingly impossible. But I've been unduly fickle, every new plan contradicting the last. I fear my indecisiveness overloaded the big cheese, and it lost sight of what true happiness is. All I wanted was to make people of Eteris happy, and look upon their smiling faces. Have you considered visiting residential areas on Eteris for inspiration? Now there's an idea. I'm sure Yurianje has been incredibly helpful with his advice, but actually seeing how the people live would surely be more informative than simply hearing about it. And now that the final days have been averted, there's no longer a need to rush. I'll be sure to bear that in mind, so nothing like this happens again. Perhaps I'll start with something simple, like furniture. Oh, and I can design a new automated system to build them. I'll call it, the bigger cheese. Sure. Sure.
Don't know idea what that face means though. Lol. Okay, wait. Let me real quick check. A way to make a living. A way to make a living. Oh, that's 6.0. Okay. 6.0. 6.0. Okay, must be dreaming way. That is the... Okay, good to know, good to know. So, ooh, so that means I can actually also do these quests over here, by the way, tomorrow's Wednesday as well. This is not difficult. Okay, you know what? You know what? Wednesday, Pandemonium. And well, in between, while like waiting for the queues to pop, which I probably... Wait. How popular is Pandemonium? I feel it is very popular, right? That's what I feel, but a way to make a living is, well, streaming way. But yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, chat. Let's go. Let me stop stalling. Wednesday, we will start Pandemonium, part 1. Let's skip this song for now. Oh. No. Oh, no, wait. Orang, I want that one, yeah. The sense of orang. Okay. That's tomorrow. No stream. Wednesday stream, yes, evening again. Tuesday, first Christmas day. Most likely evening stream. If not, it could be a day during the day stream. It depends. It is a possible stream, so I might even have to cancel it if like some things go on too long. But Friday at the very least will be an evening stream. Because I will go to the movies with my family. I'm gonna see the new Avatar. So yeah. Oh, I can actually hide this one now. Yes, I will have a good night as well. Thank you, Shadow. But I will see you all next time. I will continue grinding the classes to up to level 85 as close as possible and higher. Actually, the goal is to level 90, but I will do the level 85 to 90 grind on stream. Because why not? Because knowing myself, I will accidentally play those role quests to help level grind it. So I know myself too well, so I will have to do those grinds on stream, those final grinds. That is the reason basically I decided to like say let me do those let me do the previous content that I've missed off previous patches just off stream and maybe on stream on Discord basically if I'm on the Discord. But yeah, let me go and let me show you my socials. Yes, if you want to join, yes, you know what to do. The other, every streamer has one. And here's a raid message. We're gonna go to Peachy. And let's have some fun. Let's see. He is actively playing, so we're safe. Okay, let's go. Let's raid Peachy Clementine. Alright, good night everybody. See you all on Wednesday for Pandemonium.